All right, you hot?
Cool. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Blue Show, and make sure you copy your merch. Yeah, get like me, get like Jesus Christ. Copy merch, inbox me, DM me, it's yours. All right. Now, with that being said, this is what we're talking about today. Cameraman, if you don't mind zooming in for me. It's a political day. Sworn in, freed niggas, introduced platinum plan, 500 billion, KKK, and Kanye. Because Kanye is the man. I don't care what y'all say. He done more for black people than most y'all black asses ever will do. Now let's get started. So let's get started. All right. So, Joe Biden was sworn in today, so congratulations to all of you Democrats. I'm sure you all are happy. You have learned this year that your vote actually does matter. Congratulations, congratulations. So, with that being said, was he the right person? Well, before we get started there, let's get back to former President Donald Trump. So, before he left office, he did something a lot of people liked. He freed a lot of people with non-violent crimes. Wow, that's amazing, because anyone knows 70% of the people incarcerated are incarcerated for non-violent offenses. We do have we got an issue in our criminal justice system, and Trump made a statement when he freed those people, and he also made a statement when he freed Kodak and Lil Wayne. Ooh. Yeah, that's right, Kodak and Lil Wayne. No one's seen that coming. No one's seen that coming, but it actually was genius. It actually was genius. He did it for the attention. Now, let me give you an example. This right here is a picture of Donald Trump during Black History Month, just last year. As you can see, he got a lot of important people in here. They're all politicians. Didn't make much of a buzz. Didn't go viral. Wasn't really a big deal. Now, let's fast forward to the president before that. Here, we got Obama. As you can see, Black History Month, doing his thing. But instead of politicians, he's surrounded by entertainers. Why? Because people like entertainers. So just think about that formula when you consider Trump freeing Kodak Black and Lil Wayne. It works. Democrats have been using it for years. They don't do anything for black people, but they do cool stuff. They bring rappers around. They say, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. They really got a Houdini going on, and I'm gonna get to that. So with that being said, Trump actually passed the first, on my notes, the First Step Act. All right, say it with me. First Step Act. Now, what is the First Step Act? The First Step Act basically was a bill that was passed that freed a lot of people from prison for non-violent offenses. It shortened people's sentences. It freed people. It's a great thing. Remember, the guy who was just elected is the reason that a lot of those guys are in prison. So keep that in mind also, because he did pass the crime bill, and that crime bill did horrible things. So also, Trump had he introduced the 500 billion. I'm sorry. Let me go think about money again. It was called the Platinum Plan. All right. So the Platinum Plan said that he would get $500 billion to black communities. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just
black community.
Huh?
The black community.
The black community. The black community. I want y'all to do the math. It's 300 million black people, and he's talking about $500 billion. 300 million black people, $500 billion. I'm not sure how that money would have got in my pockets, but I'm sure out of 300 black people, I would have got some of that $500 billion, some way, shape, or form. With that being said, that's the closest thing we're ever going to get to reparations. I just don't, well, anytime soon. Now, is Joe Biden going to give you niggas reparations? I don't know. Maybe. I just don't think so. Why? Because he didn't promise you niggas anything. In fact, all he said was, if you don't vote for me, you black. So you got somebody else telling you he's going to give you a $500 billion, and you don't like him, but you like the guy who didn't tell you he's going to do anything for you, but he said, if you black, you got to vote for him. $500 billion, nothing. Let it make sense, people. Let it make sense. Also, part of the Platinum Plan, he was planning to list the KKK as a terrorist organization. Now, that is huge, people. And why is that huge? Because, I mean, the KKK, they're still around. They still have been doing damage. People are going through a lot. So, with that being said, do you think Joe Biden would have did that? Do you think Joe Biden's going to keep that same energy? I'm not sure. Now, why do I believe this? Well, here's a picture of him and Robert Byrd. If anyone knows who Robert Byrd is, he is a KKK leader. Well known. If that's not enough proof for you that something may not be as cool as you think it is, he also gave a speech at the man's funeral. I'm just saying, do your research. Now, in my opinion, I think a lot of people don't like Trump because he's a Republican. But me personally, I don't believe he's Republican. Now, here are my resources. So my resources, as you can see, says that over 20 years ago, Trump said that if I were to run for president, I would do it as Republicans. Basically, because they're dumb and they're just going to vote for him because he's a Republican. So that tells me that he's not a Republican. In fact, I think he thinks they're dumb. And I wouldn't think this if he didn't say it. So, and I want to just let everybody know I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter, but I just want people to realize that I don't think anyone has our back. And I just want you to open your eyes and see, did we make the right decision? Because me personally, I think Kanye was the right decision. Yes, I said Kanye was the right decision. Kanye went down to the White House and he said that the prison needs to be reformed. Kanye cares about the people. So y'all can sit here and hoop and holler and blah, 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 and laugh, but you got to ask yourself, who do you think honestly cares about you more? Kanye or Joe Biden? I'm going to say Kanye. Don't forget, copy merch.